Dear students, today I will show you the anterior and posterior relationship of both kidneys. I hope that you are familiar to these organs, the bean-shaped kidney, isn't it? Okay, here is the right-sided kidney and here is the left-sided kidney of this individual. And we are looking to the kidneys from the front of that individual. Now, let's draw the anterior relationship of the right kidney at first. We know that an organ is situated at the upper pole of both kidneys, and the name of that organ is suprarenal gland. So, this portion is for the suprarenal gland of the right side. Again, we know that the liver is situated in the right side, so a large area will be considered for the liver. Again, if we remember the position of the stomach, we easily remember that it is situated in the left side. Okay, we should not deal with the stomach in case of right kidney, but stomach continued as the duodenum. Okay, can you remember about the second part of the duodenum? Yes, here the curve of the second part of the duodenum is present. After that, duodenum will continue as the jejunum, as coil, like this. So this area should be the area for jejunum. And after jejunum, ileum, and then ileum will open into the cecum, and after that ascending colon will arise, and right colic flexure is situated here. So this area is for the colon. So we have found the anterior relationship of the right kidney. This is for the suprarenal gland, this area is for the liver, this area is for the second part of the duodenum, and here is the area for jejunum, and this area is for the colon. Now come to the left side. Here I am removing the drawing of the right side. Now come to the left kidney. As we know that there is a gland situated at the upper pole of the kidney, so this area is for the left-sided suprarenal gland. We also know that spleen is situated in the left hypochondriac region, so this area is for the spleen. Then stomach is situated here, and body of the stomach goes like this. So this area is for the stomach. We all know that the tail of the pancreas goes towards the hilum of the spleen. So this area is for the pancreas, and this region is for the jejunum, and we know that left colic flexure is higher in position, so this area is for the colon. So again I am telling, here this area is for the left sided suprarenal gland, this area is for the spleen, here is the area for the stomach, this is for the pancreas, and jejunum is situated in front of this portion, and this area is for the colon, that is the descending colon. So we have learned about the relationship of the anterior surface of both kidneys. Now we will see the posterior relationship of both kidneys, and the posterior relationship of both kidneys are same rather than a little difference. Here we can see that this is the 12th rib, and here there are two ribs, one is 12th rib, another is 11th rib. So this is the left sided kidney and this one is the right sided kidney, and here is the difference. In the right side, the upper part of the kidney is related to only one rib, that is the 12th rib, So if we want to draw, then we can draw like this. Here is our 12th rib, and in the left side there are two ribs. One is 12th rib and another is 11th rib. Okay, as the prefix of the ribs in Latin is costo, so if any nerve or vessel is situated below this rib, then it will be termed as the subcostal. Here one subcostal nerve and subcostal vessel is present, and on this side also the subcostal nerve and subcostal vessel. Okay, and in this area there are three muscles from medial to lateral. One is psoas major, another one is quadratus lumborum, and laterally here the transversus abdominis muscle. Here also there are three muscles. One is psoas major, in the middle there is quadratus lumborum, and laterally transversus abdominis muscle. Here another two nerves are present in between the quadratus lumborum and the posterior surface of the kidney, above the iliohypogastric nerve and below the ilioinguinal nerve, and here also the iliohypogastric nerve and below the ilioinguinal nerve. Okay, it is the posterior relationship of the both kidneys. Thank you for watching.